Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel EXP19 Excel Chapter 6 Assessment Scholarship Dinner. So we can move to the instruction file EXP19 Excel Chapter 6 Assessment Scholarship Dinner. If you want to complete assignment or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete MylTLab courses, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Microsoft Access. If we can do online courses is accounting, math, stat, finance, and other courses. So we can move to the step number 1. Step number one is start Excel, download and open the file name EXP19 Excel Chapter 6 Post Assessment Scholarship Dinner. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. Go to the Excel worksheet. I have already downloaded the Excel worksheet. So we can move to the instruction file. So we go to the step number 2. Create a range name based on a left column in the range A4 to B9 and A20 to B20 and A30 to B30. Copy the range A4 to B9 and name range based on the left column. Go to the Excel worksheet and paste the range. Select the range. Select the range based on the left column. Go to the Formula tab and go to the Define Name group. Click the Create from a selection. Create name follow value in the left column is select the left column and click OK. Ticket sold. So the name is ticket price. And next range is the A20 to B20. Copy the range, paste the range, and go to the define group and click a create from a selection. Click the left column and click OK. Total income and A30 to B30. Copy the range and paste the go to the create from selection and select the left column, click OK. Total expenses, show the total expenses. So the step number 2 is complete. We can move to the step number 3. Added the name range of guest using wallet and guest using to the wallet. Copy the guest using wallet. Go to the Formula tab, select the name manager and guest using, click added and paste the name. Guest using wallet is added the name and click OK and click close. So the step number 3 is complete. We can move to the step number 4. So the step number 4 is the enter a formula in a cell B27 using the name range. Calculate project cost of catering, the cost of catering, the cost per meal multiplied by the total number of tickets sold. Enter a formula cell B27. Go to the cell is B27. Using the name range calculated project cost of catering. Type is equal to cost per meal multiplied by tickets sold. Tickets sold. Press enter button. So step number 4 is complete. We can move to the step number 5. So the step number 5 is enter a formula in the cell B28 using the name range to calculate the total cost of room setup. Select the cell B28. Using the range name calculated the total cost room setup. Type is equal to select the ticket sold multiply by the cost per chair setup. Press the enter button. So step number 5 is complete. We can move to the step number 6. So the step number 6 is enter a formula in the cell B29 using the name range to calculate the total valid expenses. The total valid expenses can be calculated by the multiplying ticket sold multiplied total cost using a valid and multiply by valid cost per car. Go to the cell B29. Select the cell is B29. Using the name range to calculate the total valid expenses, ticket sold multiplied by total guest using valid multiplied by valid cost per car. Select the cell B29. Type is equal to ticket sold multiplied by guest using valid. Multiply by guest using valid multiply by total guest using valid and multiply by valid cost per car. Valid cost per car. Press the enter button. So step number 6 is complete. We can move to the step number 7. Step number 7 is Use a function to total all expenses in a cell B30. Function to the total all expenses. Go to the Excel worksheet and select the cell B30. Type is equal to and type the sum function. The range is B23 to B29. Close bracket and press enter button. So the step number 7 is complete. We can move to the step number 8. Step number 8 is a enter a formula in a cell C32 to calculate the remaining balance total income minus total expenses. Go to the cell C32. Select the cell as C32. Type is equal to total income minus total expenses. Type is equal to total income minus total expenses. Press the enter button. Total income minus total expenses. B27 is formula cost per meal multiplied by ticket sold. Select the ticket sold. So the C32 is the total income minus total expenses. So the step number 8 is complete. We can move to the step number 9. Step number 9 is enter a series of substitution value in the range E5 to E20. The value should start at a 15 and increase the increment of 5 stopping at a 125. Copy the range and paste the Excel worksheet. The value should start at a 50 and increment of 5 stopping at a 125. Start the value is 50, E5 to E20. Go to the home tab, go to the editing group and select the series. E5 to E20, the value should start 50 and increment of 5 stopping at a 125. Go to the select the column series. Step value is a 5 and stop value is a 125. Click OK. Start value is a 50 and stop value is the 125. So the step number 9 is complete. We move to the step number 10. So the step number 10 is a enter a reference to income, total income and total expenses. Balance in the correct location F4, G4 and H4 for one variable data table. Use the range name where indicated. Enter a reference total income and total expenses and balance. Go to the cell F4. Selected cell is F4 and select the total income. Type is equal to and select the total income. Press the enter button and select the cell is G4. Go to the cell G4 and the total expenses. Type is equal to and select the total expenses. Press enter button and the balance in the correct location H4. So select the cell is H4. Type is equal to one variable data table. Type is equal to C32. Press enter button. So the variable data table use the range name where indicated. Step number 10 is complete. We can move to the step number 11. Step number 11 is a complete the one variable data table in the range E4 to H20 using the cell B5 column input cell and then format result the comma style. Complete the one variable to data table in the range E4 to H20. Copy the range, paste the Excel worksheet and select the range. Select the range E4 to H20. Go to the data tab and select the for cost group what if analysis and select the data table using the cell B5 column input cell. Using the cell is column input cell is B5. Type the B5 and click OK. Column input cell is a B5 and then format the result with the comma style. Select the range, go to the home tab and select the comma style. So step number 11 is complete. We can move to the step number 12. So the step number 12 is a type a price in a cell E4 and apply the custom format. Make the formula reference appear in descriptive column heading. Go to the cell E4. Select the cell E4. and type the price. Cell E4 and type the price, press enter button. Where the custom number format, make the formula reference appear descriptive column adding in a cell H4 to the total income. In G4 cell is total expenses. In H2 cell is balance. Go to the cell F4, F4 selected cell, custom number format. Apply the custom number format. Total income, copy the total income and go to the home tab, number group and click the custom number format. Remove the general, type the inverted column, commas and paste the total income and close the inverted commas. Click OK. So the F4 is total income, F4 is total income and G4 is the total expenses. Copy the total expenses, go to cell is G4, G4, go to the number group and click the custom, remove the general and type the inverted commas, paste the total expenses and type the inverted commas, click OK. Total expenses and H2 is a balance, cell H2 is balance. Go to cell H2, again number group, click the custom number and remove the general, type the inverted commas and paste the balance, close the inverted commas and click OK. So the step number 12 is complete. We can move to the step number 13. So the step number 13 is a copy the range E5 to E20 and paste it, the range is J5 to J20. Copy the range E5 to E20. Go to the home tab and clipboard group, click on copy and paste in the range J5 to J20. Paste the range J5 to J20, click on paste and press the escape button. So the step number 13 is complete. We can move to the step number 14. Step number 14 is a type the 400 in a cell K4, complete the series of substitution value from the 400 to 525, increment is a 25. Type the K4 cell is 400. Go to cell K4 and type the 100. Press enter button. Complete the series substitution value from the 400 to 525, increment of 25. 525. increment to the 25. Go to the home tab and go to the editing group. Select the series in a click a row. Step value is the 25 and the stop value is the 525. 525. Click OK. So the step number 14 is complete. We can move to the step number 15. So the step number 15 is enter the reference to the balance from formula in the correct location from two variable data table. Balance formula in the correct location to variable data table. Select the J4 cell, press is equal to select the C32, press enter button. So the step number 15 is complete. We can move to the step number 16. Step number 16 is complete the two variable data table in the range J4 to B20. Use the cell B4 as a row input cell and B5 is a column input cell. Type this range is J4 to B20. Copy the range and paste the range. Select the ranges J4 to B20. Use the cell B4 is a row input and cell B5 is a column input cell. Go to the home data tab. Go to the forecast group and select the what if analysis and select the data table. Row input cell is a B4. Type the B4 and column input cell is a B5 and click OK. Format the result with the comma style formatting. Select the range, go to the home tab and select the comma style. So the step number 16 is complete.